If you're looking for a complete Shopify tutorial, this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to show you step-by-step how to build a Shopify store using AI. In 2026 and beyond, this is by far the best way to build a Shopify store. It's going to save you time, money. It's completely free. And if you've been thinking about starting a dropshipping store, then now is the time. You guys can literally just follow along with this video. I'll show you exactly step-by-step how to do it. And by the end of this video, you'll actually have a working Shopify store. Now you might be thinking, it sounds too good to be true. And let me tell you guys, it is not. When I started my first Shopify store, I spent dozens and dozens of hours. And the crazy thing is that with today's tech, you can literally make that same store in about 5 minutes. Plus you'll get 10 ready to sell products instantly loaded into your store, as well as a bunch of other really cool bonuses. I got my start with e-commerce back in 2017, and it really set me on this journey to making online money that has allowed me to buy my dream cars, live my dream life, meet so many really amazing people, and just build my dream lifestyle. If you're watching this video and you want to do the same thing, I want you to know that it is possible. In fact, it's now easier than ever to get started. And without further ado, let's get started. So if you guys click on the link down below, it's going to take you to a landing page that looks just like this. It's called Storebuild AI. It's this really cool free tool that helps build your Shopify store using AI technology. And after using this, there is zero chance I'd ever manually build another Shopify store. Another cool thing is that if you use my link down below, you'll actually get a free Shopify trial, and then you'll get 3 months of Shopify for just $1. So you literally can get started with basically $0, which makes this one of the best beginner-friendly businesses that you can start in 2026 and beyond. So once you click that link down below, it's going to take you to this page. And the first thing it's going to have you do is pick your niche. Now, obviously having a niche is very important for any Shopify store. If you already have something in mind, then select accordingly. But if you need some inspiration, you can just select this. Click on build my free store. And the first thing it's going to ask you for is your contact information. We'll go ahead and put that information in. We'll click on claim your store. And now what you're going to do is click on create Shopify store right here. And like I said, with this link, you'll get the VIP offer. So 3 days for free and then $1 per month for the first 3 months. We'll click on create Shopify store right here. Make sure to put that email that you entered before. We'll click on this button. We'll now add in a password for our Shopify account. Then you'll click on create Shopify account here. You'll be able to pay using your credit card or PayPal account. And once you enter this information, you'll click on subscribe for $1. This is the best trial that I've ever seen. It's way better than when I started using Shopify back in the day. So I really encourage you guys to take advantage of this trial. And now it's going to have you select which plan you want to use. For most of you guys watching this video, I'm going to say the basic plan is going to be perfect. Unless you already have a pretty big e-commerce brand, you're not going to need Grow or Advanced, and you can always upgrade to these plans later on. So we'll select Try Basic. You'll want to put in your business address and information right here. I'll just click on Add Later to make this video a little bit more simple. And now it's going to ask you a bunch of questions, but I recommend just skipping this. You don't really need to answer these questions. So we'll click on this button right here, and now you're all set. So I'm going to minimize this browser and go back to our original store build page. Since we've done this step now, we can click on next. We'll now select our niche. So let's go ahead and select pets just for this video. We'll be able to select from any of these banners. So let's go ahead and use this one. Then we'll click on next. Don't worry, you can change this banner at any time you want in the future. So the next thing you're going to want to do is to activate your store. And the first step for this is to actually install the Storebuild app on your store. So we'll click on this button right here. We're going to click on install. And now it's going to say it needs some access to some data. Here, we'll just click on install again. And now we have this app installed in our Shopify account. Now this is completely free to use as long as you don't make more than 3 landing pages per month, which most of you guys should not need to do. So don't worry about getting charged. And we'll click on approve here. So now we're going to install Zendrop on the store. This is the best dropshipping platform that I've ever used. And they're also going to give you 10 trending products that you can start selling immediately. So you'll use something like Zendrop to actually fulfill the orders of your store. So we'll click on add winning products, click on install right here. And yeah, guys, if you're trying to make a dropshipping store, Zendrop is the best thing that you will ever find. We'll click on install right here. Now, if you get the Zendrop Plus plan, there is going to be a monthly fee, but you also get a 3-day free trial with Storebuild. So I recommend you guys test it out, try it. And if you don't want to keep using it, then you can uninstall. So we'll click on approve. Now we're going to click on continue onboarding. This will take us back to the Storebuild AI dashboard. Since we've done steps 1 and 2, we're going to click on next. Now it's going to import the products. It's going to actually use AI to build and design the store for you. And what you'll see is that you'll have a really great foundation for your store. All you basically need to do is change some of the text, change any images, add your logo, and I'll show you exactly how to do that. Yeah, seriously, if you've had an idea for a Shopify store, this is the perfect way to launch it because you get that big trial for Shopify. You get that trial for Zendrop as well. And best of all, you're not going to spend like 100+ hours building and designing your store. It's just going to be done for you using AI. And these templates are really good. They are professionally made and they're all optimized for conversion, right? To actually get sales for your store. So once it's done, you're going to want to click on remove password. You want to make sure that you have a store address. Once you do that, we'll click on this button right here. It's going to turn off the password protection. And now if we click on next, it's going to give you this really amazing deal on Zendrop Plus. If you want to take dropshipping seriously, I do recommend definitely getting this. You get live weekly coaching, you get a bunch of order credits, and you get access to Zendrop Academy, which is basically like the best mentorship possible for dropshipping. Just for this video, I'm going to decline it, but for you guys, choose accordingly. And yeah, now going back to our Shopify dashboard, I'm going to show you guys how you can actually start to tweak the design and content of your Shopify store. So obviously you're going to want to change the homepage title. I'm going to call my store Yorkie's Best because we're going to be selling accessories for Yorkies. Feel free to put a meta description right here. Now, if you come here to online store and click this button, you'll see that we're currently on the Storebuild theme. So this is basically the theme that the AI builder uses. At any time, we can click on edit theme. But if you want to see what our current store looks like, you'll click on this button right here. So this is the store. We have our hero section. Of course, we can change this if we want. We can add text. Here we have some best sellers that are just pre-populated. These are connected with Zendrop, so you can actually immediately start selling these products. It has some text about shipping and stuff like that here. We'll want to populate these testimonials once we get some. And yeah, we can add different sections. You can look at the different pages that it's created. So we have this catalog page as well as this contact page. Your store might look a little bit different, which is totally okay. So if we come down here to exit preview, now coming back here, if you want to start editing this homepage and our website, we'll click on edit theme. And this is the standard Shopify editor. It's very easy to use. I'll show you guys. So as you can see, we can basically click on any section that we want to edit. This is the header section. This is the little announcement section that we can toggle on and off, right? We can delete this if we want, we can hide it. And then if we want to change any of these sections, it's super easy to do. For example, if you want to change the picture here, you'll click this button. You can select from your library. You can explore different images through Shopify. If you want to use the AI, you can actually click on this button right here, ask for changes, and you can type something in. Now, any of this text is very easy to change as well. You'll simply type in what you want right here. We can change the heading size super easily. You can also select how many things appear here. So we have 4 columns currently. We can of course change this to 5. Let's do 3 for now. And so essentially what you want to do is just go through all of these little things, tweak it to your liking, but don't get too caught up in the details. The design of your store is not as important as the marketing. And so that's why I really like this AI builder. It's because it just allows you to focus most of your energy not on all the design and the website building, but rather on the marketing. If there's a section that you want to delete, you can easily do that. For example, if I don't want this section right here, we'll just come here to this button and click remove. Control Z or Apple Z is going to undo that. And if you want to add any sections as well, you can just come here to this plus button. You're going to see add section, and we're going to be able to insert all these pre-made template sections. So for example, if you want to have a featured collection, we can select this. You can also use AI to help generate these sections too. One thing that you're really going to want to do is make sure that your site looks okay on mobile. This is something that a lot of people forget because they don't realize a lot of your clients and customers are going to be on their phone. So as long as you don't do too many big tweaks, it should look really solid. These are all optimized for both web and mobile, but just do a quick run through. You can change anything as needed. I think it looks pretty solid. And yeah, going back to this sidekick, you can have a conversation with the AI. And it can actually answer a lot of questions for you and help keep you guys on track. If you come here to the theme settings, here's where we're going to be able to add in our logo. So you can select from your files right here. We can change the width of it. I also recommend having a favicon too. Feel free to change the colors and typography. Although for most of you guys watching this, I don't recommend changing too much because if you do a lot of that, it's going to look a little bit mismatched. And once you're done here, we'll click on save. Now, if you want to add different pages, you can come here to pages, click on add page. You could do something like an about us page, click on save. And going back to themes, if you want to actually use one of the Shopify themes, there are tons of free ones as well. You can always change that right here, right? So for example, if I want to use this Horizon theme, I can click on add. There's also a lot of paid themes you can use as well, but it's really going to depend on what type of store you want to build. Now, before publishing your store, I do recommend going to settings, going through all of this stuff. For example, you can set up payments right here. I recommend just using Shopify payments for most of you. You can edit your checkout process, edit your shipping and delivery, taxes and duties. And yeah, just go through this. Make sure you also have a domain. That's very, very important. And yeah, I'm not going to go too much through this. I have a lot of other more detailed Shopify tutorials on my channel, so I'll also link those below. The main point of this video was to show you guys how to use Storebuild to just generate your store in a few minutes. Now, if you come come here to apps and go to Zendrop. Yeah, this is basically what the Zendrop Academy looks like. You can learn about dropshipping, print on demand. They have a bunch of coaching sessions, which are live, which is really cool. And they also have a bunch of recordings too. Now within the Zendrop app, I'll show you really quickly how you can find products. So if you go to the Find Products tab right here, you'll be able to browse a bunch of the different products that you can actually start selling immediately. If I search something like this, dog, we can start seeing a bunch of dog accessories. For example, if I click on any of these products, it's going to show you the product cost, the shipping, as well as some other interesting information. You can also select from different categories, price ranges, and another cool place to check out is trending products. So for example, you have these plush dog socks. If I click on this, it's going to show you the product cost, the average shipping time. We'll also see the shipping prices and the total price for you. This one's definitely a trending product. And so for example, if I want to add this to my products, I'll click on this. You can also order a sample too to check the quality, but let's click on this. You'll be able to play around with the name, description, variants. Usually these are all pre-populated, so there's not much you need to do. You can add a tag if you want. And then once you're done with that, we'll click on publish to my store. We'll click on confirm. And now if we come to my products, you can see this is now here. It's starting to publish this to our store. And once that's done, it's now in our store listings and sourcing right here, along with our other products that we already have. I'm not going to cover this too much in this video since the main purpose was about how to build your Shopify store. But yeah, hopefully you guys found this video helpful. And as you can see, building a Shopify store in 2026 is now incredibly easy. So yeah, if you've been thinking about starting your store, now is the time. I know we covered a lot, but I'll have all the resources that we talked about in this video down below in the description. Again, feel free to watch this video again if you want help going through the steps. And yeah, the best way to do this is just follow along, watch this video, build your store using Storebuild AI. And yeah, I'm super excited for you guys. Dropshipping is definitely one of the best beginner-friendly businesses you can start. And with all these resources available for you, it just is a no-brainer. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys got any value from the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this. I do a ton of videos about entrepreneurship, finance, AI, basically all stuff to help you live a financially successful life. My name's Charlie. Thank you guys so much again for your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.